The good Reverend Dr. Paxton J.A. Price, founder of Paxton's Foundation and Church of Redemption. He is an entrepreneur, a TV and radio host, better known as The Rev. This show is designed just for you, the listener, to educate, entertain, and equip you. Now sit back, buckle up, and now let's roll with The Rev.
America, you know what time it is. Faith in Sports, your main man, The Rev. We do this every day, and every day, things surprise me and surprise me more and more, Ryan. I mean, I get surprised more and more. Every day I wake up and just thank God, because God has just placed in my life just a blessing that every day I wake up, I'm like, surprise, this is great, this is wonderful, this is life. Yeah. Let's start off with the Sixers. Man. Sixers did their thing.
Second half they did.
Yeah, I mean,
first half they was making me mad.
I thought the first half, the starters, you know, going through the motions, they feel like they're a better team.
Mm-hmm. They got a little bit lax, because I think they know that the Sixers are a better team. Right. Yeah. And the Sixers know it too. You know, Tobias Harris and what's his name? Oh, Maxey.
Well, Maxey did his thing yesterday. Maxey was good, real good yesterday.
Maxey is a real player.
Yeah,
man.
He's on the verge of being a superstar. Mm-hmm. This might be his coming out party. This might be his coming out party. This playoff time might be his coming out party. And I thought what changed the game was the second unit. The second team came out there with energy, playing defense, and they took over the game.
Yeah, I think I think now that I like Melton. Melton, DeAndre Melton, he's becoming one of my favorite players on the team. He ain't afraid to play defense either.
That's right.
He's not afraid to play defense, and it goes to show the greatness of Embiid.
Right.
Off of these double teams.
Oh yeah. He knows exactly what to do.
Mm-hmm. It's okay, you trying to shut me down from scoring. I'm gonna get 19 rebounds, man.
19 rebounds.
I'm a block the ball and throw it back in your face.
Yeah, he did. Oh my goodness, he destroyed that ball. Man, that like a volleyball.
Yeah, I shouldn't really expect a lot from PJ Tucker.
Right.
But if you wide open in the corner, you got to knock down them 3-pointers.
You got to start hitting them shots.
Yeah, you got to make them threes, man.
Yeah, NBA players got to make wide open shots. But like I said, the second unit gave them the energy, gave them the defense. I really think it sparked the team. And I thought Doc Rivers did like one of his better jobs of coaching.
I was just thinking that. I said I'm going to lay back a little bit on Doc Rivers, because his adjustments were really good.
It was.
His adjustments was really. I mean, coming out in that second half.
Yes.
They wasn't playing, man.
Nope. So he brought in the second team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought Doc did a great job. A great job.
Mm-hmm. What I will say though, I need Harden to be a little bit more. I don't know. Sometimes he gets a little lazy driving into the paint.
Does he? Sometimes I don't think he's really focused on that.
Yeah, it's you drive to the basket and you looking for a foul. You stretch your arms out and then you just lose the ball. What are you doing, man? Stop.
Sometimes I don't think he did mess with one of the Kardashians. So.
Yeah, I mean, you still got some of that soot on you.
Yeah.
Still got some of that residue.
Takes you a while to recover from that.
Yeah, you got some of the residue. So
But yeah, I thought that the starters came out and they were like, we a better team and we just playing but that second unit came out with a little fire. Mm-hmm. They came out with that little bit of extra energy and pushed the Sixers over the top. And once they got over the top, they never looked back.
Mm-hmm. And I guess you can kind of say it kind of looked like the Sixers were the starters were a little tired.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They just looked. They didn't have no energy. But hey, when that time came.
Yeah.
When that second team sparked them, they came back out and it was.
That second team sparked them. They was like
Tobias
Harris.
Come on, Tobias. This is what we've been looking for, man.
I'm trying to tell you, light skinned cats, they coming back. they trying to make a return.
I want to. Well, I'm not. Yeah, because of Warriors, man.
Oh man, that Golden State game.
Oof.
That Golden State game. I'm gonna tell you like this. Let's just start off with this. Let's start off with the elephant in the room. He grabbed Green's leg.
Yeah, come on.
And Green stomped on him.
Yes.
That's what's going in the hood. That's what's going to happen to you, my man.
And the thing about it is this: he knew what he was doing.
He knew exactly what he was doing.
The whole game, they were I mean, they were playing extra physical.
Yeah.
You know, they was pulling
trying,
Curry's jerseys
Yeah.
off of screens. But if you holding somebody's leg, man, come on.
In the hood, you hold somebody's leg playing basketball, you gonna get stomped on. You lucky he stomped on your chest.
Yeah, and he didn't really stomp that hard.
He ain't stomped that hard. I know a couple people that wouldn't aim for the chest.
Yeah, he
aimed for that melon.
He was on the ground, but he flopped just a little bit, man. I mean, you know, you holding. He was rolling around on the ground like he got tasered or something.
Right.
I'm like, man, get up. You 6'10".
He gonna grab the man's leg.
Yeah, I don't.
Happen. But then let me tell you something about Green though. Let me tell you something about Draymond. He stopped the man in his chest. They called the foul. Everybody go to the huddle. And Draymond is talking to the crowd recklessly.
I did it. Yeah, I did it. See, but here's the thing when you look at that, everybody clamors and hollers about the game not being physical enough.
Yes.
You know, it's not a lot of defense, it's not a lot of physicality. When physicality shows up,
right
now y'all want to stop the game and talk about suspending people. Nah, come on, man. Let's not do this. This is what we've been waiting on.
Listen. He grabbed his leg. He got stomped on. We could continue to play. That's all that happened. You call foul if you want, but we just going to continue to play. They got to stop it, review it, look at it. And all the while, Draymond telling the crowd, yeah. And what?
And
I'm like, Lord.
And the thing about it, it's Draymond's history. If it was anybody else.
Oh, yeah. Listen.
It would be, okay, you get maybe they throw you out.
Yeah, maybe.
But talking about suspension and all this, you might get a flagrant one and all this. You're not, come on,
man.
Take
a $500 fine, go sit down.
Yeah, but come on, man.
You stomped on the man, that's all. He shouldn't have grabbed your leg.
He didn't even stomp on him, man.
You grab Rev's leg, see what Rev do. I'm going to stomp on you, too.
That was a love tap, Sabonis.
I'm going to two-piece you. Boop, boop.
Sabonis, that was a love tap.
I mean, it was just regular old hard basketball.
But you know what did, too, also with this game? This goes to show how good the Kings are.
The Kings are as impressive now in the playoff as they have been all regular season. Nobody talked about them, but I think people are going to start talking about them now because they're winning, and they're winning. They're winning playing their game. They haven't froze up against the world champion Golden State Warriors. They haven't even given them the respect of being a world champion. They like we playing y'all, and we just as good as y'all, better. They giving to them. I mean, they giving to them.
Yeah, Fox and Monk are.
Monk is acting a fool.
Yeah, Monk is. We knew he was good at Kentucky.
I thought Monk was good.
Yeah, I thought Monk was good in Kentucky, but the way he's elevated his game. And it's like, you know, we don't get to see a lot of games from Sacramento.
Right.
But you go and look at how he makes that team. I mean, when Fox was off a little bit, Monk stepped up. There was no, and Barnes. Boy, does he want to get rid of the Warriors.
The boy, when he was playing for Golden State winning championships, but now he with the Kings. Yeah, Barnes want to win a championship for real.
And you know what? And he's bringing that championship mentality. Yeah, because I said Klay Thompson. How many times you gonna jump with Harrison Barnes? That's the second one in that game.
Yep,
you got dunked on, man.
You got dunked on,
and hard too.
Yeah. But yeah, the Kings are really impressive, and I like the way the Golden State Warriors they've been staying in the game. They haven't been getting blown out. They staying in the game. If they go back home and win 2 games, we got a series again. But if they don't win this next game,
it's done.
They out there.
Yeah, it's done. And I think that's the one thing you can look at with the Golden State Warriors because they haven't played well. Yeah. It's been a lot of turnovers.
They can't play no defense to save their life.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, outside of Wiggins.
Yeah, Wiggins the only place that play D.
Ain't nobody. And what's his name? Looney's been playing pretty good defense.
Yeah, he might do all right.
But everybody else, Curry, Thompson, that used to be some of his things that he did was defensively. But a lot of them injuries.
It took a toll on him.
Yeah, he can't move as much as he used to.
Yeah, definitely.
But
definitely.
I mean, Wiggins, and that's why I said Fox was scoring, but he was a little bit more subdued because Wiggins was there.
Right.
You know, a longer body, but you know, then Monk, who you got on Monk?
Monk was tearing. Monk looked like he decided I'm gonna put this series on my shoulder, and we gonna beat Golden State. And they Kings look real good.
Yeah,
I like the way the Kings look. I like Sabonis trying to be physical, trying to be tough. You know what I mean? I don't think he's tough, but at least he's trying.
Yeah, them versus Memphis.
Memphis better get Ja back.
Yeah,
That
would be a really good series, man.
If they gonna get Ja back, ain't gonna be no series. They're gonna be playing the Lakers.
I know. Good gosh. Yeah, when you look at the Kings, Fox, Monk, Sabonis, Barnes.
Right.
And who's the guy? Herbert,
yeah.
Yeah, he ain't too bad himself
No,
either.
not at all.
Yeah, he got a nice little shot.
Team.
Yeah. Yep. And they just Miami got rid of him in the beginning of the season.
Yes.
I know he happy now.
I mean, they got opportunity to do something over there
Yeah.
with the Kings that haven't been done since Chris Webber and them. I used to like the Chris Webber team too. Chris Webber and them, and they got a chance to go somewhere. They got a chance to make some noise in these NBA playoffs. And I like the directors they're going for real.
Speaking of noise, you think they got the loudest stadium?
I mean, they got one of the loudest stadiums
Ooh,
for real.
Man, them cowbells and everything in there,
Man,
I'd be walking out of there with a real headache.
Woo, they make noise in there.
Yeah, they ain't been there for what, 16 years?
Yeah, at least 16.
Good gracious, yeah.
Yeah, they making noise.
Yeah, we got a lot of noise to make.
Hey, listen.
And being up 2-0 against the defending champs.
They up 2-0. Now they got to go back to Golden State. But if they can win one of those games, they can steal one of those games.
Yeah,
it's over.
You look at Golden State. They've been, again, like you said, they've been in these games.
Yes,
they've been missing wide open shots too. So it's there.
Yeah, I mean, I expect them to shoot better at home.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing about shooters and a team that shoots a lot of jump shots. Mm-hmm. When you off, you are off.
Yeah, you're way off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Look at Curry. Curry was hitting.
Yeah. Curry has done nothing the last 2 games.
Yeah, I mean like the whole back of the rim.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's the only thing about being jump shooters. I mean, solely jump shooters. Mm-hmm. If that's your game, and that's all you could do. When you off, it's a wrap. It's done.
And if this has been a totally different series, and it could be 2-0 Golden State if I'm paying you $160 million. Jordan Poole, I expect you to have more than 7 points.
Poole's another person that hasn't showed up the whole series, and I think that's because the Kings decided maybe this comes from Barnes. Let's be physical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yep, and that's usually how you. When you got shooters, they're more than likely a finesse team. Yeah. You know what I mean? So now Green was if they suspend Green, you're gonna see a totally different Warriors team.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because it's not, they're not as physical.
That's right.
They put you away with just lights out shooting.
That's right. They listen to the girl from Greece. Let's get physical.
Yeah, and you know what? Mike Brown is a really good coach.
Yeah, Mike Brown is a good coach. Mm-hmm. He's been around a long time. He coached teams to championships before. He won with Cleveland, right? He come around with LeBron. Nah, he wasn't there.
No, but he won the one last year with Golden State.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah, with Golden State.
Or the second championship ago. But
right.
And he wants to beat them so bad.
I mean, they have an excellent opportunity to beat Golden State. Can they continue to play well? Now they got to play well on the road. They play well at home, but can you play well on the road? Now the crowd changes, the atmosphere changes. Can you deal with that? Can you make a difference on the road as opposed to home where everybody's for you, cheering for you? So we'll see what they can do. And
it's crazy too, man, because the Warriors on the road have the worst record in the NBA, but at home they got one of the best.
Yeah, at home because once again shooters. Of course, more comfortable at home, and when they're on fire, they're on fire. It's just that when they're off, they're off.
And I'm gonna say this, Sacramento, and I'm sure that they know. This ain't the team you want to get lax with.
No,
you do not want to get relaxed with them.
Get no big head with this team.
Yeah, if you want to finish it, you got to finish it. Game 3.
That's right. You got to be like a tick. You got to get dig. You got to dig in now.
Yeah, it's time to get it over with.
You better play hard as you can on this road. You better take this third game.
Oof.
To give them no hope.
Yeah, don't give them give them a little bit of life.
Yeah, you give Golden State life and see what happens.
Whew.
They turn Lazarus on you. Come back from the dead.
Yeah, man. That is not.
They'll come back right from the dead.
And when you look at it, Steph Curry said, the more championships you win, the harder it is just to keep going back and going back because it's, everybody's gunning for you and you got to keep that same mentality. And these cats is older, man.
These cats are much older.
Yeah,
now.
Draymond Green is.
He's done. Because I was listening to the one people talking about, well, it's Green's fault and the reason why it ain't Green's fault. Number one, Green is done. Green is giving you the last bit of energy he has. Mm-hmm. Number two, his energy is what took him over the top for all the other championships. Mm-hmm. Number three, everybody is on their last leg, not just Green. Mm-hmm. Steph is on the last leg.
See, well, I wouldn't say Steph. I think Clay and
I think Steph, Clay, I think they're all on their last leg.
I'll say this era, this regime of this team, I think it's done. But I think Curry got about 5 good years left in him. But if you can get some solid pieces around him, you know what I mean? And he don't have to be the star no more. You know what I mean? Get yourself another star and have him as the second option. I think that'll be good. But I don't know. This Green and Thompson is
they done.
It's over with.
It's over with. Mm-hmm. It's a wrap. They had a run. You got to respect them for their run, which is a great run. Matter of fact, I think it's the best of their generation. But now it's just over. Now it's over.
Now, when you going back to the Sixers, do you? I feel like Game 2's win was more impressive than Game 1's blowout.
I think so too. Because they had to face adversity. Mm-hmm. Everybody's great when they're on top. Mm-hmm. But when you face adversity, they got tested. Mm-hmm. And that second unit was like, what impressed me the most is the second unit says, we're here to play. Mm-hmm. And we can play with anybody.
And I don't think people really realized at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth, Embiid was able to sit with 5 minutes left in the third, and he didn't come back until 7 minutes left in the fourth.
Yeah.
And I was sitting saying to myself, when are they going to bring him back? Because the Nets were just hanging around. They couldn't get the lead, but they were just hanging around.
Hanging around there.
And I'm like, it's time to bring Embiid back. But what's his name? Reed?
Yeah.
Reed is giving you some good minutes off the bench, man.
He is giving some good minutes off the bench. And McDaniels, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They that second unit played well. I mean, very well. Other than the minivan, he had a flat tire.
Yeah, man, I was getting ready to say I think his transmission's about to go.
Yeah, he had a flat tire. Minivan. Don't get in the minivan.
Yeah, he was 0 for 5, man.
Yeah, well, he. You know what happens when you drive that minivan too much? It happens. That thing break down.
Yeah, man. It's been traveling a long time.
It just be sitting in front of the house in the yard
with the flat tires on it.
Flat tires on it.
Start getting grass and stuff growing out of it.
All over it and stuff. Yeah, the minivan. It's a wrap.
Yeah, like Maxey said after the game that the team is deep.
Yeah, they are. They are. They have a good team.
They're able to. When Maxey, Harden, and Embiid, and even Harris, when they go out the rest, you got players who can continue to score, man.
Yes, and be aggressive. Mm-hmm. And that's what I like about that second unit. They was aggressive. They were playing hard. They played better D than the first unit because you got Harden over there. Harden defense is Rev defense is 55. Just call for help. One play, he was playing defense. The guy drove around him. He swiped at the ball. He didn't swipe at the ball harder. He just swiped at the ball a little bit.
Just to make it look like he was. I'm like, what is he, swatting flies or something?
That's how Red do when the young boys be driving around. I'm like, man, please. I mean, help.
But then he got the nerve to turn around at the ref like, I ain't found nobody.
Right.
Man.
Harden.
This is who Harden is.
This is who he is.
Yeah.
You got to take the good with the bad. You got to take the good with the bad.
Sometimes, man. Sometimes I'm like, this bad is just.
Yeah, man. Listen,
this is really bad, man.
You already know he ain't gonna play defense. He gonna score. This year he's been very good at passing the ball, being a team player, but he ain't gonna play no defense.
No, and I think that's what makes it worse.
Right.
Him when he gets a little lazy on offense and all that kind of stuff. You can't be lazy on defense too, man.
He's lazy on defense.
Yeah, it's just that's making it look just horrible.
Right.
You done you done lost the ball and fumbled the ball. Now you going back down the court and you just
all slow.
You trotting.
Right.
He really plays defense like the minivan.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Minivan might play a little bit better.
Nah,
that's bad.
I ain't giving that.
That's bad.
I ain't even giving that to the minivan.
You ain't gonna get that. Oh man.
Nah, the minivan is not it, man.
Oh man. You gonna leave the minivan alone.
But I like this team, man.
Yeah. I picked them to come out the East in the beginning of the season. I picked them.
Again, this is the Nets, though.
Yeah, I know.
You get Harden.
Ain't a great team.
Harden can't be doing this because second round is probably going to be the Celtics.
Right.
You can't be doing this against them.
Well, I think Harden fell into that mentality of we are a better team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that first game he played well, but the second game came out a little slow,
And when it was time to turn it on, he started hitting his shots.
Yeah. So we'll see what they do. I can't wait to they gonna play Boston because Lord knows.
Speaking of Boston plays tonight against Atlanta.
Boston plays tonight, and what they did to Atlanta in the first game,
they gonna do to Atlanta in the second
game.
Yeah. Again, here's another finesse team in Atlanta.
Yes.
I mean Trae Young.
Yep.
Now, what if you put Trae Young over there with Curry?
You know what? I think they need a bigger physical team over there with Curry now. He had the finesse team, and people know how to play him. But let him get with a team that's more physical. Let's see what happens.
3 years ago, they were trying to trade Draymond Green for Giannis, and it almost went through.
If that would have went through,
Kings wouldn't have had a shot.
Nobody would have a shot.
Man,
dominated over there with him. That's what I think he needs.
Somebody like a Giannis.
Yeah.
It's man. If that would have happened, that would have been.
Matter of fact, put him with Embiid and things get real ugly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Put him with Embiid and things get real ugly.
Everybody's going to do this. Everybody's going to play this this defense like the Nets are doing.
Right.
It's just double Embiid and make everybody else beat you. It's
with Steph. If you try that with Steph, he would tear you up for like 50 points a game
every time. See, that's what tripped me out yesterday. Maxey's 22. He just turned 22.
Yeah, he's a young boy. He on the verge of being a superstar.
Yeah, 35 points, man.
He's on the verge of being that guy.
7 for 13 from 3.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this might be his coming out party.
I bet you they're not going to switch off on him game 3.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
they don't want that no more. They don't want no more of that. They'll try something different now. They don't want no more of that. That's what, like, okay, compare this performance by Maxey to what happened with Ben Simmons. This is the exact same game plan the defense came up with. They like Ben Simmons have to beat us. And what did he do? He fell apart.
And they played 4-on-5.
Yeah. What did Maxey do? He stepped up.
33.
Now I don't think I've been watching basketball for 5 decades now. I don't think Ben Simmons has any less talent than Maxey. But the difference is heart, character, fortitude.
Yeah, because you know Ben, and the thing that started getting in Ben Simmons' mind was, you leaving me wide open. I mean, he would be at the 3-point line. They would go all the way back to the foul line.
That's right.
And just play him like that. But then if you drive, I can't make my free throws either.
Yeah.
So now that whole mental game was, let him drive. We'll foul.
Yep.
And you got to make these two, and eventually he wouldn't. So,
and what he never learned or hasn't learned, hopefully he will learn. He's still young enough to learn. But what he hasn't learned yet is,
it's over.
All you got to do is keep shooting. Keep shooting.
No, he ain't going to do that. He got his money, man. He got his money.
He got his money. He don't feel like doing it.
You know, they Tatum could have been a Sixer.
Yeah.
They went and got Markelle Fultz.
Which was the dumbest move ever.
Duke. Jason Tatum from Duke, man.
Duke.
All the good players come from Duke.
They got all the good players coming from Duke.
Basketball. Now imagine if he had Tatum and Embiid.
Oh man.
And Maxey, Lord have mercy.
I'm trying to tell you.
But this Celtics team, I think it's gonna be a sweep.
Yeah, I'm looking at 4 or 5 games. Atlanta might steal one. Might steal one game.
Nah.
They might get one.
That's the thing. The Celtics firepower.
Yeah, they are Celtics. Now you talking about a deep team. They're deep as anybody.
Jaylen Brown, I mean, we know he's the number 2 option, but I don't think he get enough credit on the defensive end, man.
I know that's right.
That dude is like got that black mask on, man.
Yeah, he got that black mask. He think he's Vader now.
Yeah, man, they are, and
Then you got Smart. Smart gives you everything you need, anything you need, everything you need. That Boston team,
he knows how to get up under your skin.
He knows how to play tough.
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to play defense. He knows how to pass the ball. He knows how to move without the ball. He hit a little jump shot every once in a while. And Smart is that guy.
And I think in the Sixers, because let's be for real.
Right.
Sixers, the Celtics are going to be the second round.
That's right. We're looking forward to it.
Maxey is the key piece in that series.
Well, you know what? I think Embiid is a key piece. Not from playing the basketball game style. I need Embiid to forget that he's friends with those guys.
Yeah, man.
Let that go for a series.
Because you notice a lot of times when they fall, he the one picking them up.
Yeah.
Lead them down there,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, you got to let that friendship go for a series.
Do what Draymond did.
That's right. You want to stomp somebody. You got to let that go. You have the mentality
man.
like we not you my boys. Yeah, I mean, call them up before the series. You my boys. You know I love y'all. But during this series, you are the enemy.
I can't tell you how many times growing up when playing basketball, driving over to the court with your friends.
That's right.
If y'all were not on that team,
you trying
together,
to destroy.
Yeah, it was really. We wasn't cool like that. We would be arguing. I mean, arguing to where people looking like
they great fight.
Yeah, they great fight, and then we get back in the car and
everything good.
Everything fine.
Oh yeah,
come on,
part of the game.
Yeah.
Go 7-Eleven, get a Slurpee.
Yeah, and B, you got
to let that friendship stuff go.
And you know what? The Celtics know that, man.
Yeah, I think so too.
And they continue to just use that.
I think so too. And I think the rest of the Sixers take Embiid's lead and be like, oh yeah, we cool and all that, but they got to let that go. They're their enemy.
I'll be saying to myself sometimes watching the Sixers and Celtics games, I'm like, ain't you tired of losing to them, Embiid?
Yeah.
I mean, even as the series go, he's the leader of that team.
Right.
As games and stuff go on, if they start to start trailing a little bit, Embiid's head start dropping.
Right.
And I'm like, you being the leader, that's going to trickle down to everybody else, man.
Man, you guys keep beating me, man.
Yeah, they asked him, one of the reporters said, I feel like the Celtics and Sixers rivalry is coming back. He said it ain't no rivalry.
Right.
There's not no rivalry over here. First of all, they keep beating us.
Right.
What? They keep beating you, but
you got to change.
You need to say, look, man, I'm tired of them. I'm sick of that, man.
We don't want to see them no more. What's going to happen is we're going to beat them and we're going to blow them out. Y'all push somebody, knock somebody down, kick somebody, do a green and stomp somebody.
Yeah. Embiid has never been outside of the second round.
Do a Westbrook run up on the
yeah. Watch your mouth. That's what he said. Westbrook walked right in the locker room.
That was the VIP room. That was the VIP room.
Yeah, you walk right up in there, shirt half off.
Half off, got his shirt half up. He ready. Yeah, watch your mouth.
Yeah, he said, hey, man, watch your mouth. I heard you.
Right.
He's like, what?
Yeah.
the man's son put his head down, kept eating. I'm like, this is crazy.
The man's son grabbed his cell phone, called my mom.
Dad gonna get beat up again.
Dad get knocked out. Call somebody.
Yeah, it's see, that might be somebody that you might need over there in Philly, man. A Westbrook.
Well, I think the Clippers knew they needed some toughness and brought Westbrook over just for that point, just to make them a little bit tougher. Because, as good as Kyrie is, he really don't have any emotions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And same thing with George. George is really a laid-back type of guy.
Yeah.
But Westbrook, he bring that fire.
And Kawhi has that same fire in the way that he plays. He don't talk as much as Westbrook, but on the court, I'm be physical. But I'm be physical with you.
Yeah, he's physical.
Yeah, but it's
his personality is more laid back. He ain't gonna say too much.
Yep.
If he laugh, he go ha ha ha.
Yeah, that was the craziest thing I ever heard in my life.
That's his laugh.
He's like he's so awkward.
He is.
It's like when you listen to him talk, I'm like, is he like uncomfortable or what is it? I don't know what it is.
He's like the cartoon character. I don't know if you're gonna remember this. He's like the cartoon character that would be like, I'm so happy.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He's that guy. He's that guy. I'm so happy.
But you know what? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to him
No, don't get it wrong. Now he's tough. He's just more laid back type guy. That's
He's what they say
claw.
a 5-degree black belt or something like that.
5-degree
black belt. You don't want to play with him.
Oh man, he kung fu fighting. Well, he must have been training Green.
It's Bruce Leroy, man.
He must have trained that kick. Green.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say. I said Green, you
that was a professional kick right there.
This is
he Bruce Lee kicked him.
And you know what though? I think that kick. The Kings are just going to kick him out the series.
You
man.
think they're going to kick him out the series?
I'm going with. We'll see these 2 games in Golden State.
It's the next 2 games that's going to determine how far this series is going to go. I think if the Kings get one, they got this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if the Golden State can win the next 2 games at home, it's anybody's series.
But and if that happens, that's going to test the mentality of
their mentality
of the Kings.
Yep,
because it's a young team.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Golden State, they're going to have more confidence. They the defending champs. They done won 2 games, and all they got to do is get hot one game, and it's a wrap.
If it goes 7, who you banking on? Because it will be in Sacramento.
If it goes 7, I'm saying it's Golden State.
Woo. Me too.
I'm saying it's Golden State if it goes 7. Because, like I said, all they got to do is get hot one game, and it's over with.
And if it goes 7 and these games, that game is close like these 2 been?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's going to bother the Kings.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
The Kings must win one of these 2 games.
Yeah.
They can move on. I think the same thing, though, with the Clippers. If the Clippers could get the next game, I think it's over.
And again, I've said this in the beginning. The Clippers are going to beat the Suns.
Yeah, I think if the Clippers can win the next game,
it's over.
I think it's over for the Suns.
Because
I don't like how in the last part of the game the Suns went away from KD
Durant.
Yeah, I don't like. I think that's something strange about that.
And this is in Phoenix.
Yeah, in Phoenix. That's why I said if the Clippers get this next game, it's over.
Without Paul George.
Yeah, without Paul, it's over. It is over.
Yeah, and this is why I said before the playoffs started, they're the most sneakiest team because of how deep they are.
They are.
Oof.
Yeah. But like I said, I just don't like the Suns, how the Suns ended that game.
Mm-mm.
I mean, the game is close, and why you ain't get KD the ball? This is the best player in the league right now, and they it look like they refuse to give him the ball. Tell you the truth, like we ain't giving him the ball.
I bet you they ain't gonna give it to Booker no more.
I mean,
Westbrook. We just talked about Westbrook. Yeah,
Westbrook was like, nah, he's locked down.
It's amazing, man. He left the Lakers.
Yeah, he left the Lakers. He was
showing off, ain't he?
You get away from some people. You get away from some people, you feel more free and
they win it
better
too.
about yourself.
Yeah, he can. Because it's almost like when you in LA, you got 2 coaches.
Yep.
You gotta listen to. Was it Darvin Ham?
Yeah, Ham, and then
you gotta listen to LeBron on the court, and you can't focus.
Yeah, a whole bunch of people couldn't focus. Kevin Love, Chris Bosh. The list just goes on and on. The Red, I tell y'all thought the Red was lying, didn't you? Y'all like the Red line. LeBron, the greatest player of all time. LeBron don't make people worse. I heard LeBron don't make. Yes, he does.
I mean, I tried.
Yeah, you know, helping that man. That man makes people worse.
But you know what? Everybody talking about how good the Grizzlies was, man. They up 1-0.
Hey, well, you know the boy Reeve. The boy Reeve play that again.
Hey,
but he can't play like that no more. You can hang that up. Lakers ain't winning nothing.
I don't know.
That boy can't. That boy. He gonna have 12 points.
Nah, see, we talked about this.
He
yeah,
have 12 points a night. They play tonight, or they play tomorrow.
They play tomorrow.
They play tomorrow. Tomorrow he gonna have 12 points.
You think so?
I get 12 points.
I don't know, man.
Matter of fact, I'm leading 2 more, so it's 11. I'm gonna go 11.5. He gonna have 11.5. The ref here to bring the truth. Remember, I told you what happened with KD. I told you had a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
I ain't know nothing about. I just knew, and this boy gonna have 11.5 points.
And what if he had 25 again?
He ain't gonna have no.
Moran ain't there.
If he had 25, I'm gonna put on a Eagles hat.
Please, Reeves.
I'm gonna put an Eagle hat on.
I'll bring it.
I'm gonna have an Eagle hat on.
Hey, Reeves. This is gonna be.
I'm gonna put an Eagle hat on. If he ain't get no 25, he gonna have 11.5.
Hey Reeves, don't do this to me.
This
could be one of the greatest.
He ain't never.
This could be one of the greatest moments in
listen,
famous sports history.
He is never ever. That boy was on fire that day.
Boy, I got to call.
You got to go up there.
I got to call. What's his name? Rick Palenka.
Yeah.
I got to call up there, man. At all costs, gives Reeves the ball.
We don't care you win or lose. We don't care. Just let Reeves shoot.
Just get 13, man.
Right.
No.
I said 25 now. I ain't said no 13.
Oh, you said 25. Okay. See how I
You got to watch Ron.
I almost got you. I almost got you.
He went from 25 to 13.
Because we were talking about you were saying he was going to get 12.
Yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with that 25.
Hey, man, if he gets 20, come on,
If
Reeves.
he gets 25.
You could do it. Bane is guarding you.
Yeah, Bane going to shut him down. Man, I'm call Bane too. Man, I'm great call you Bane. You shut that boy down. That boy was on fire that day, but he ain't never doing that again. 25 points.
If Morant can't go, you think the Lakers going to steal another one?
If Ja cannot go, the Lakers will win this next game. AD will carry that team to a victory. Without Ja, Memphis is just an average team at best.
Because they're going off of and Jackson just won the defensive player of the year? Yeah. So, but the Lakers they're going off physicality.
Yes.
Y'all can't. Morant, you're not physical enough. You can try to dunk on people. They're going to be physical with you.
Yeah, they're going to try to be physical. Mm-hmm. But if he's not playing, then,
I wonder what happened with his fingers, man.
They said, hey, look, it's not broke.
That's what I'm saying?
So,
And Hero, giving it to them, they say Hero's only going to miss a game for a broken hand.
He going to miss a game for a broken hand? I can't see this.
That's the
craziest. It's a shooting hand.
That's the shooting hand. You saw when he tried to shoot.
Yeah, I don't know what they talking about.
When it was broke, he shot that thing and hit the backboard. I said, he ain't going to miss one game. I don't know what they talking about.
That's what they talk about. Hey, listen, I don't know what type of medicine they got over there. I don't know if they got some strange mushrooms or something. I don't know what they got.
I don't know.
With a broken hand.
Budweiser.
You go out there and play with a broken hand and shoot.
Yeah, that's. I don't know, man.
They didn't get that boy Luke Skywalker hand. Where Luke Skywalker got his hand cut off here in the middle hand. What the world?
Yeah, I don't know. And if you think Giannis gonna come back? I mean, for game 2?
I think Giannis is back for game 2.
He needs to be.
I think he's back for game 2. I mean, because I think his injury is just pain, and he's tough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's that type of toughness that he's like, man, I'm playing.
Yeah, he's not going.
I don't care. It might hurt a little bit, but I'm gonna play.
Yeah. Do what they do to everybody else. Shoot him up a little bit.
Shoot him up a little bit.
Yeah, he be all right.
Got some special mushrooms for you.
Got some stuff. He don't want me on no mushrooms. He'll be thinking.
Make you think you in the Purple Mountains.
Yeah, I was getting ready to see. He'll think he out somewhere. Yeah. He ain't supposed to be.
Giannis like, look at the Purple Mountains. Giannis, just focus, brother. Just focus.
We in Miami, man.
I feel okay. I feel just fine. Get some stuff. They get some stuff to you, mess you up.
And then you're looking at Denver and Minnesota. That's gonna be a sweep of all sweeps.
This don't even look right. It's so bad. Denver just they were just toying with them that first game.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
That was hard to watch. That was like, darn.
Like, how did you when you look at the play and it's almost like, how did you get in, man?
Well, funny thing is, the second play on the game, they actually played all right.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they actually played all right.
Yep.
But Denver was like, yeah, okay.
That's a different animal.
Yeah, Denver was like, yeah, welcome to the big leagues because we ready to put it on y'all.
You looking at the teams in the West, that's going to be real difficult to get through Denver. Whether you Phoenix, whether you the Clippers. I think the Clippers going to make it to the finals.
Oh, you think so?
Mm-hmm. That team is.
Clippers are good.
Mm-hmm. And once you add Paul George into the mix.
Right.
Man. They're going to be problems.
They're going to be real problems.
Because Zubac is really good.
Yeah, he is.
Don't nobody really say much. He on my. I mean, but when you go up against Jokic.
Yeah. This Denver team is as good as team. I mean, they was the number 1 seed, so there's no doubt how good they are. Mm-hmm. But what they did to Minnesota, I'm like, come on now. Yeah. Come on, Minnesota. You ain't them.
That was like when your parents found out that you did something wrong
and
they waited for you to get home.
Right.
And then you lied when you got in the house.
You lied. They know the truth. Never lie. Don't lie to your parents, kids. It don't work out. Trust me.
Please don't do that.
I tried it one time. It didn't work out.
Yeah, you're going to get caught.
Yeah, I got caught.
Yeah, I got caught.
Yeah, I got caught. Then I got beat.
You felt.
Then I got punishment.
Then they told you don't you think about turning that TV on.
Well, the crazy part is I got punished. I was like, I can't go outside, and my dad was off. So me and him in the house, and I go to the door. The kids outside playing. I go look at the kids playing. You know, I'm just looking. I see he's on the chair, and he sees me, and I come back down the hour. I'm looking at the kids playing, and after a while, he just looked at me. He was like, "You want to go outside, don't you?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Be in the house before your mom get back. If your mom get back and you ain't in this house,
you getting the beating again."
I know. He was like, "I ain't know nothing, and I'm gonna say I ain't know the boy snuck out the house. You gonna get tore up." I was right.
And look, I've met your dad, and I've seen your dad. His hands are like Dr. J.
Oh yeah, my dad, he was big when he was younger.
I was sitting there. I'm like,
he was a big man when he was younger.
First time I met him, I said, "How you doing, sir?" Put his hand up. He said, "How you doing?" I said, "Whoa, Dr. J." Boy.
My dad was a big man when he was younger. I was in 5th grade, and he would always come to my school every once in a while just to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. He came to my school one day, and the kids was like, "Is your dad a wrestler?" I was like, "No, my dad ain't no wrestler."
Yeah, yeah. Did you ever not get back before your mom got home?
No.
Oh, you ain't go far.
My mom got off that. You can play right outside, right on the street. Back then, you played on the street. Yeah. My mom got off at 3:30. At 3:31, I was in the house.
Oh, you weren't taking no chances.
Yeah, I wasn't taking no chances.
Yeah.
I know she getting big home in a minute, but just in case.
Yeah. Then your dad said you better get in the shower because you smell like outside. Yeah, man.
But yeah, the Denver Nuggets, they're that good of a team, and I don't give Memphis a chance.
Now you said last game after the Cavs lost,
Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota's not.
Yeah, they done.
But you said after game 1 with the Cavaliers and the Knicks, you said the Cavs going to still win the series.
Oh, yeah, they're going to win this series. Yeah, they're going to win this series.
Ooh.
They lost the first game, but they going to bounce back and win this. They played tonight, right?
It was a good game. They played tonight.
Yeah, they played tonight.
It was a good game, though.
It was a good game. The Cavs going to win. I got the Cavs by 10 in this game.
And Mitchell he didn't have a good game.
Yeah, I think it was just one of those first games that, the next one game, and that's cool. I ain't think they were going to sweep them. And the Cavs still going to win the series. Cavs that good of a team.
Mm-hmm.
It's young.
Yeah. I'll be looking at Mobley. I said, I thought Mobley was a little stronger than that.
He's thin.
Yeah, Mobley looked like almost a little bit bigger than KD.
Right. Yeah, he's thin. He still got to eat some meat and potatoes.
Yeah, but he's good. I mean, he's really good.
Oh, no, he's super good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just, but they're young. You know what I mean? They're young and they thin.
And thinking about that, I think they had to get an understanding of how physical the playoffs was going to be.
That's another thing. They so young that the playoff, they don't realize the playoff, you got to step your game up a little bit. And the Knicks, they took that step up.
Yeah.
And now the Cavs, they're going to respond. And I think the Cavs are going to be just fine.
Yeah, because I'm sure Mitchell was telling them.
Yeah.
I've been in this playoffs.
Right.
It gets a little physical, and they had to get their bearings to themselves, and now they understand. So
yeah, now they
it's going to turn into a series now.
They turn something serious. They about to do what they do. I think the Cavs are the team that 2 years from now, people going to be like, they a super team.
Man,
they that
and
good.
they might take that next step next year.
They could. I mean, they really could. But definitely 2 years from now, I think they're going to be the team. People going to be like, they a super team. How they put this team together, and they're going to be just as good as anybody.
Because it's things that get ready to start changing. We talked about the Warriors. They're kind of that team is getting ready to start getting dismantled.
The Lakers are 600 years old.
And I was getting ready to say something about it. Like they are, man.
They like 600 years old.
Anthony Davis, I don't know how much longer.
Anthony Davis, he got hit and he can't raise his arm all of a sudden.
Yeah, I don't know what's
it's the glass.
He gotta figure something out. He might be arguably one of the best Kentucky players ever.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And now it's like, what happened to him, man?
He got old fast.
After that bubble,
he break down fast.
Because he was destructive in that bubble, man.
Oh man, in the bubble,
he was unstoppable.
He was the best player in the league in the bubble.
Yeah, and now they done left the bubble.
Yeah, he got his bubble burst.
Would you say he done the peanut allergies and?
Yeah. What happened? You got young people got peanut allergies now. Just throw a bag of peanuts in it. Somebody probably threw a bag of peanuts in his room, and he ain't been the same.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. This is, but he showed up game one.
No, he played well game one. Rebounding. I thought he did a good job. He got hurt.
Hurt his arm, hurt his hip. They asked him after the game. They said, "What happened to your arm?" You know what he said?
What did he say?
My whole body hurt.
Your whole body.
I said, Davis, you cannot say stuff like that, man.
He said, "I'm at the Rev after the game."
It's game one, man, of the playoffs, man.
My whole body hurt. That's crazy.
Oh, you can't say stuff like that,
crazy.
man. We're going to see how it goes all the way through the series.
I mean,
Ja better get right.
That's the question is Ja. What is Ja hand going to look like? That's the question.
Grizzlies been talking so much trash, man, and
he was talking trash before Ja got hurt, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All season, and then when they found out they had the Lakers, we can't wait to knock LeBron off.
You can say that when you got your big dog with you,
and it's like we ain't even got here yet.
Yeah,
and LeBron heard it now.
You can say all that when you got your big dog with you, but when your big dog hurt, you might want to cut back on all that talking.
And them little puppies gonna run.
Yeah, the big dog hurt now.
Yeah, it's different, man.
Oh, it's totally different.
I feel like with a lot of the physicality and stuff going on, this playoffs to me has been one of the best in a few years. Even though it was just game ones and a couple game twos, the physicality is there.
That's right.
That's what I miss.
That's right. Being physical, and it's Giannis. Ja got hurt. Hero got hurt, and energy. When you get injured, it will change the whole series, and that injury hurt Memphis. But we'll see how far. See if he can come back. If he can do what the boy from Buffalo Bills did.
Come on, man.
He's back.
What's his name?
Hamlin. He back. He got cleared to come back today.
Lord have mercy.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when he got hurt?
Yeah, that cardiac arrest.
Remember he was there on the field, and the ambulance had to come. They had come take him to the hospital. All America was praying for him. Oh well, guess what? America, he's back. He got cleared to play.
Now what if something else? Now what if something else happened again, man? God forbid.
I mean,
you know what I mean? But
you go outside, get ran over by a car.
I know. So, yeah. You can't live in fear.
You can't live in fear. You got to go out there. But
good for him though.
Yeah, he's cleared to play.
Yeah, good for him.
I was excited when I seen that today. I put that on there, and he is now that he's cleared, because I remember that night. I remember that was Thursday night too. That was Thursday night game.
That was crazy.
It was crazy. It was crazy just to see it.
Yeah.
Because at first he was like, oh, he got hurt a little bit. But then when you start seeing the ambulance and everybody come on the field, you're like, wait a second.
And I thought it was strange because he hit the guy, tackled the guy.
Yeah, he hit the guy.
And he got up, and then he kind of grabbed the top of his jersey and pulled it down. Then he stopped. And he fell back. I'm like, he out.
Right.
And I didn't know what it was. But then, like you said, everybody started crying around. Then the ambulance came. I'm like, what is going on?
And I seen the Buffalo Bills players, the way they was looking, like the way they was.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, something. You knew something like, wait a second now, something strange about this.
People jumping out the car, running over there. Yeah, it was.
But he's cleared to play as of today. He's cleared to play in the league, so he'll be back this season. I'm so happy to see a young man back. And I remember America just praying for him, and God answers prayers.
Hey, prayer worked.
A prayer always works.
When the whole world pray?
But man.
Saw that, didn't you?
When you pray to God, prayer will always work. And I'm just encouraged to see the young man back.
Yeah.
And all his friends and teammates, I know they're so glad, because that night.
And that's going to be one of the most watched games, that first Buffalo game.
That first Buffalo game, back on the field, running around. People going to be so happy for him because, it was a hard night just to watch him lay on that field and not know what was going on. And I remember watching his teammates, and they were, they was toe up. They didn't finish the game.
No. And then to watch the ambulance have him on the gurney.
Yes.
Get ready to put him into the ambulance, then stop.
Take him back out.
Take him back out and start doing CPR again. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was rough. But look how God does. God healed him to the point that he's going to play football once again.
He can go back and do what he loves.
He go back and do what he loves, have his family watch him play football again.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be talking stuff to him.
Oh yeah, they're gonna it's
talking stuff.
See, but it's gonna
family talk like that.
It's gonna give him a different perspective on playing too. You know,
Right.
it's gonna be totally different for him.
Yeah. Your family talk. It's gonna be emotional for you when that first game come back.
And all them people just screaming.
Yep,
and cheering for you. Yeah, man.
Yeah, especially in Buffalo, they're gonna go crazy in Buffalo.
Woo.
They go like, "My man back," and it's a good thing to see. It's good news. I like that good news. Then I want to talk about this Bud Light situation because the Rev is still shocked, dismayed, shook up a little bit.
I'm not laughing.
Bud Light said they lost. You lose $24 billion in 13 days.
That's a lot of alcoholics, man. That's a lot of drinking.
It's so much money out there that just for beer, there are people, and this is just one company, so I don't know what other companies making. There are people spending $24 billion in 13 days.
2 weeks, man.
The world's going on around here. I wish I would act like I ain't got. I wish I would act like I was gonna be poor and I can't do. Man, please.
And again, that's what we was talking about. You know, you talk about the playoffs are going on.
Yes.
Super Bowl's
Yes.
done now, and you know we just had the college tournament.
Yes.
And all this stuff, and then you got soccer.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So all this, you got to bring in all this beer. That's a lot of beer, man. Billion with a B.
$24 billion. $24 billion.
Losing that in 13 days.
In 13 days?
That's going to make you drink.
It's going to make you do something. Normally, y'all make $24 billion in 13 days.
But you know what? This may have been something that they're used to. That's crazy. I know.
That's a good thing to get used to.
No, not losing that. Well, knowing if you're gonna make it back, you know you're gonna make it back.
If you lost it, that means you made it.
Ooh, goodness.
You can't lose something you ain't make.
Whew.
So they
Billion.
were making $13 billion, $24 billion, 13 days. What the world? And who drinking all this beer?
That's what I'm
saying. Hey, America, which one of y'all out here drinking all this beer?
It's a whole bunch of
It
them.
is a lot of beer. $13 billion worth.
Some millions of people.
Yup. Y'all got issues. Y'all got habits.
Beer is nasty.
Y'all need prayer. Call the Red right now. 302-836-8781. Call the Red right now because y'all need prayer. If y'all drinking this much beer.
Billion with a B, man.
$24 billion. Not $1 billion. Like LeBron. Not 2. Not 3.
Yeah, man.
$24 billion in 13 days.
And to have a understanding that you're going to make it back. That's a lot, man.
I'm just shocked.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I ain't know that much money in beer. Because the Rev could come up with something. Rev could invent some type of drink. Might not get you drunk, but it tastes good. Tastes a lot better than beer.
It's gonna be Kool-Aid just to call it something different.
Kool-Aid with less sugar or something. I'll invent something.
Yeah, but
Y'all spending money like this?
But that goes to show you there's money out here for everybody.
Oh, there's enough money out here for
now,
everybody.
if they're doing that for a beverage. That's.
Can you imagine if they had a purpose for their money?
Mm.
Can you imagine if they had a goal for their money? If you spend that much money on beer, can you imagine if you had a purpose for $24 billion in 13 days? What could we change in the world if we spent $24 billion from 13 days?
On something that means so much more.
Something that's meaningful. Something that's life-changing. Something that would benefit us all. Because you drinking beer is only benefiting, I guess.
Yeah, because
I don't think doing your kidneys is no good, but I don't know. You want to check your kidneys.
Because you talked about it when people want things quick.
Yes.
When you get something fast,
yeah, there's no value.
It ain't no value to it.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. They need something quick to get away from their problems, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of $24 billion. That's a lot of problems, man.
That $24 billion in 13 days is a lot of problems. But if you turn to the Lord Jesus Christ, you can save that money. And guess what he's going to do? He's going to heal you. He's going to deliver you. He's going to set you free.
And then you're going to be, he said, man, that cup going to run up over, man.
Oh, man.
It's going to be stuff you ain't going to be able to.
Come out. That cup that you used to carry beer in is going to carry the blessing. And you got one or two B's. You can have the beer or you got the blessing. Now, which one you want?
Yeah, I'm taking that blessing.
I'll take the blessing.
Yeah.
I'll take the blessing.
Yeah.
But you spending $24 billion in 13 days, though, Ryan? It's still shocking to the Rev that people were spending $24 billion in 13 days on beer.
Now here's
not education.
Now this ain't beer, but here's another example of something crazy. I was in Wawa the other day, right? And I'm standing in line. The guy in front of me said, "Let me get 5 cartons of cigarettes."
Whoa. And
in my head, I'm like, man, these are big boxes too.
Right.
They pull it and they put them on the counter, and I'm like, it was $57 a box.
$57. What the world's going on?
For cigarettes, man.
If you got addiction that makes you spend your money like that, you need to come to church. Let's pray for you.
Whew.
Let's get you saved. Let's get you delivered. Let's get you set free, because
that's another B. You want the blessing or the burn?
Yeah. Listen, you preaching now.
Whew.
That we just got to get back to teaching people that everything you like might not be the best thing for you. Everything you like, and you might have developed a like for it. Matter of fact, now that you said about the cigarettes, I remember watching in junior high one of my friends get addicted to cigarettes. And you know how they got addicted to cigarettes? We was outside, and the guy who was smoking was like, he tried one of these cigarettes, and my friend was like, let me try it. And when he took the first puff, he started coughing, like vicious cough, like, oh. And the guy said, keep on doing it, you'll get used to it. So he had to force himself to get used to an addiction that he can't break now.
And people think, even marijuana, when people, the more people cough, they say, oh, that's good stuff. No, your body is trying to get that out of you.
Your body's like, hey, wait a second, something wrong.
Get this out of here, man.
Right.
What are you doing? And
right.
Like you said, you're forcing yourself to get used to something.
You force yourself. I watched him force himself to get used to smoking. And to this day, he'll tell you, man, I tried to patch, but it ain't helped me out none. I try and break this habit. And I watched him.
When you need a patch to get rid of something, to try to kick or something, boy, what they say, the flesh is weak.
Yeah, I mean,
God Almighty.
You can train your body to like stuff, and unfortunately, we sometimes allow ourselves to train our body to like stuff that's just not good for us. That is very unhealthy. That is not only stealing our health, our life, but then it's taking our money. Now, that's the double whammy.
Yeah, I'm
gonna steal my life and take my money.
Yeah,
I got to spend money on killing me.
$24 billion.
$24 billion. America, $24 billion in 13 days. Come on now. We can do better. We need to do better. We must do better.
Lee.
It's time for leadership to stand up and say, we
Give it
will
to me.
do better. I mean,
I'll take the $24 billion. We can figure something out now.
If you gave us $100,000, we would have a rec center up in the city of Wilmington.
Yeah. Yep.
That's $100,000.
Yep. Easy.
That would benefit the next generation. And they spending $24 billion in 13 days
just
on beer.
On something to drink.
We got to do better. But America, I expect us to do better.
Mm-hmm.
I want us to do better. We will do better. We just got to stand up and do what's right. It's your main man, the Rev. Faith in Sports, my main man, Ryan. Guess what we're going to do tomorrow? Same thing we do every day. Try to take over the world. America, keep rolling to the top.